Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. We're outside St James's Park. Newcastle beat Derby by 1-0. I'm here with James. James, what do you make of the game?
First half I thought it was okay, but second half I thought it was pretty awful, I'd say. Line-up, I was surprised that Mitrovic started. I thought Murphy would keep his place because he scored a lot of goals in recent games.
Making of the second half, what did you think?
Second half I thought awful, but I don't think Derby were that good either until the last 10 minutes. But those last 5 minutes, my heart was pumping.
Also, Isaac Hayden going off injured, Diame dropped into a deeper role. Did you think that was something that we could do in the future?
I think he looked a little bit more like nervous in the midfield role. I think he's better in the number 10, to be honest.
Of Lawrence, what did you make of the first half?
I thought it was pretty even. I thought we were probably the better team in the first half. You had more possession. I thought we maybe deserved to start the game off better, then Derby grew into it.
Yeah. And then the second half, what did you make of that? I was pretty bored.
Pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest. They wasted 2 glorious chances, which I should have buried.
But does the line-up and also the substitution show how stretched the squad is?
I think I was pretty pleased with the line-up. I think we made the right decision to have Lascelles on the bench, but then I heard it was a groin injury. He was on the bench. But yeah, I think that was Sammy's last game for us. Contract up and Atu's coming back next weekend.
Also, I'm here with Alicia. Alicia, what do you make of the game?
I thought it was overall, you could really see that we lacked leadership. I know that people saying Lascelles should have been dropped, and I think the fact that they've dropped him for that game gives him a chance to get his confidence back. But I sit quite close to where the players warm up for the substitutes, and Lascelles was actually telling the players what to do throughout that whole game. So it just kind of showed the lack of leadership. But overall, what attacking again wasn't great. Mitrovic didn't look that great again today. Richie was looking all right. I think Richie and Shelby probably the 2 main players out that game today.
I mean, it was a surprise lineup. Hanley coming in, Mitrovic starting. Do you think Hanley was good, despite what you said about Lascelles?
Yeah, I think Hanley was definitely very good. Defending-wise, but leadership-wise, I think we definitely need Lascelles back in there.
Lots of complaints today about the refereeing. What did you make of it?
Referee was hopeless, but that's been happening lots of times this season with referees. I don't even think there's been one game where the referee's actually been good.
But yeah, the referee was absolutely terrible. I mean, I think Carson, took out Perez. He should have been sent off.
And what did you make of the refereeing? I mean, there was a lot of animosity in the crowd. Did you agree with decisions? Or?
No, there were some awful decisions there today. The refereeing, we thought that it was starting to get better, but in the Championship it's just been awful this season.
It was disappointing we didn't get anyone else in. I mean, the rumours about Rafa, a contract's a contract. If Ashley is, retaking control of transfers, then Rafa has every right to walk away. I wouldn't blame him if he did, but we're blaming more Ashley for that one, I think.
Do you think Rafa's come out and said what he really feels, or do you think he's come out and said in the press conference what he had to say?
Well, he has to say. Well, he can't just say, I'm just going to walk away at the end of the season.
Yeah, because Karanka attacked his board, didn't he, on Middlesbrough? Did you see that?
Yeah.
So Rafa's done the complete opposite.
I know, it's we just got to wait and hope, to be honest. I mean, actions speak louder than words. In the summer, if we are in the Premier League, which hopefully we will be, we have to see what happens. I think we will invest. I think there was just maybe, there's been things about saying, we don't actually have any money left. So, we're just going to have to wait and see. Right, so transfer window's finished. We didn't bring in anyone in the end. What did you make of? Do you think we needed someone today? Do you think maybe, if we had Townsend, do you think it would be, we'd be better suited to going up?
Yeah, I would have liked Townsend. And I'd also like James McCarthy as well from Everton. But those two would be fine. Those two would be fine for me, those ones.
And finally, this week there's been a lot of carry on about Rafa quitting because no transfers are coming in. Do you think this is all just speculation, or do you think there is some truth behind it?
Yeah, the papers that report it, like the Daily Mail and everything, they're just full of lies. So yeah, I never believed it. But if Mike Ashley does take the transfer powers off him, then I don't know. He might be forced to quit or something in the summer, but not at the minute.
but also considering that Hayden went off with an injury, Diame had to drop back into midfield, so you got 2 more attacking midfielders in there. You know, should we invest in another midfielder during the transfer window?
Yeah, I said we should have got midfielder, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder. Should have got James McCarthy.
And Andros Townsend?
Yeah, I'd have liked Andros Townsend. Don't think it'll matter too much at the end of the day.
And in light of nothing happening in the transfer window, a lot of rumours about Rafa Benitez, walking away potentially at the end of the season, or even in the near future. Do you see that happening?
Well, I wouldn't be too surprised if he did go at the end of the season, but I kind of get the feeling he's going to stay.
Obviously, no transfers came in the January transfer window. Is that going to hinder us in the run up to the end of the season?
I don't think so, really, because I think we have got a strong squad of players, and if we put with belief in, like today, the atmosphere was better. But where I sit, I think there should be more backing behind them, because they're very quick to get on the backs of the players, which is not what you need. You want to, even if they make a mistake, cheer them on and get them to go and get the next goal, rather than just kind of having to go at them all the time.
And finally, there's been a lot of speculation about Rafa Benitez in the last week, not getting the backing. He could potentially quit over that. What do you make of the rumours?
I think, Ashley promised that he was going to give over the transfer money and let him take control of all of that. So he's got to stick by his word, because at the end of the day, you have a great stadium here, you have a great set of fans. If Rafa walks at the end of the season, you're going to lose easy thousands of fans, and it's not good enough, to be honest.
Brilliant, thank you very much.